Welcome to the 1 Minute Apologist. 1 Minute Apologist. Apologetics seeks to give credible answers to curious questions, to give a defense. What is the message of Romans? Romans is the first book that we come across that was authored by Paul. Paul is the author of 13 of the New Testament books, and Romans has 16 chapters. It's the longest in content of Paul's writings. In fact, this is a book that is robust in its passion to share the gospel, as in the first few chapters laying out sin, and then in chapter 4 coming to justification, and then moving to sanctification, and then ultimately glorification. This is a book that has to do with orthodoxy and orthopraxy. It was written by Paul from Corinth to the Romans in probably AD 57. Paul writes as an astute theologian. He is a scholar, and he writes a meticulous gospel that helps us to understand the passion of God for the people of God. Yet the people of God are dispassionate about God and must turn to God, and the gospel through Jesus Christ is the way to do so. What makes this gospel so beautiful is it's for all, Jews and Gentiles alike. And it's a book that shows how the Jews and the Gentiles can be one. And it's a book that invites us into a holy boldness. In chapter 1, verse 16, Paul says, "For I'm not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the power of God unto salvation for those who believe, first to the Jew, then to the Gentile." This book invites us to ask ourselves, do I know the gospel? And if so, am I ashamed of it or sharing it?